Testing. I haven't actually opened the stream up to make sure it's working. Okay. Yeah. Testing. Nice. Hello, HorrorTube. Welcome. So, how do I begin here in this situation? Hello, Kieran. How do I begin to explain what I'm about to do? So you guys are all familiar with iconic old school video game Brick Breaker, right? Peak fiction. I think everyone here can agree that Brick Breaker is just incredible. But let me ask you something. Have you ever thought Brick Breaker, but if it was even more peak? That is Google's Block Breaker for you. A game I found a very long time ago. I was very bored. I think I was on a VC and they were doing their own thing, and I was just like, okay, let's see if I can find like a stupid browser game on YouTube, or not YouTube, on Google to play. And I found what's it called? I found this. This probably won't be a very long stream because it's Google Block Breaker, but it'll probably be about an hour and a half. But we're just gonna chill, have a grand old time. How is everyone in chat today? Okay, let's just make sure everything's set up properly. Y'all can see the screen. Yep. If I press F11, that'll probably be better. Yeah. Alright. Now, let me show you guys why this is the best thing ever conceived. There is no music. I'm probably gonna have to get some background music. Okay, but here's the thing. This is what makes Block Breaker so peak. Is there's like really random power-ups and stuff. And it gets really chaotic as it goes on. You'll just have to wait and see. Wow, the lack of music is actually really concerning. I'm gonna have to change that. Yeah, how is everyone in chat? Okay, I've lost one of the balls, but as long as there's one on on the screen, then it doesn't count as a loss in the top left. It doesn't matter if it's one of the balls that I've gotten from the blocks with balls that, like, if you hit them, a ball releases. As long as there's one on screen, we're good. Oh, I've got the game on mute. Here we go. Much better. Now that is giving me the hits of dopamine that I need. So this reminds me a little bit of the Pac-Man stream I did ages ago, where I had the time of my life. Because Pac-Man is also the best thing ever made. I'm not going to try and explain that much of what's going on screen, because if I'm being honest, I don't really know myself. I just kind of go with it. Oh no. Oh no, this isn't very good. There we go. I do need to refresh chat, but I'm too afraid to take my eyes off of the screen. There we go. Man, isn't this the life? Dang it. So I've been playing Breath of the Wild recently. Yeah, it's been very good. It took me a very long time to get around to playing it, given the game came out in like 2017. So 2017 was 8 years ago. That's really weird. But yeah, the game's been very good. I lost one of them. I'm about to deal with the first of the divine beasts, so that's gonna be fun. Yeah, I never really was into the Zelda franchise when I was a kid. I played Skyward Sword, but that was about it. And I was like, okay, I gotta get into the series. And decided, you know what, I'll just try Breath of the Wild. And yeah, it's really good. Hey Chaotic Overlord, how you doing? Oh, that is a lot of things going on in the screen and my brain can't handle it. Hold on. You see why this is peak fiction? What do you mean this is Google Drive? This actually looks like a fairly neat break. Exactly. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I'm doing pretty well. That's good to hear. Ah, no. Ah, dang it. Is that what it was originally called? Breakout? I was calling it Brick Breaker a minute ago. The original. I don't know. You ever play The Magic School Bus Explores the Solar System? You know what? It's crazy enough that I might just do it on this channel. Yeah, Google seeming like puts a lot of effort into their what's it called? Like random browser games. My friend, it must have been a month or so ago now, but my friend was showing me Google Doodle Olympics one time, and that had so much, I'll say, thought put into it. There we go. Exactly as planned. To 1994, 32. You're sure? Why the hell not? Maybe I'll look into it. You know what's a game I do need to stream, even though I'm really late to this being like a thing on the internet? Is Piglet's Big Game. Or it's called Piglet's Big Adventure, maybe? One of the two. Because it's literally Silent Hill, but Winnie the Pooh characters. I know, I've been thinking about doing it, because I've always alluded to the fact I want to do like a Silent Hill-a-thon where every day I do a one of the Silent Hill games for 3 days straight until we go through the original trilogy of Silent Hill. And I'm thinking about doing that a bit. I said I was always going to wait for a milestone or something, but now that YouTube is trying to like explode itself at the moment, it might be a good idea to make sure this channel doesn't get marked as made for kids in the future. To just do it soonish. I'm not too sure though, because I don't really have the time, because they're like long games. So it would literally be me streaming for 3 days straight almost. Hold on, I can see new messages coming in chat. I'm locked in. The devs legit said their main inspirations were Resident Evil and Silent Hill. That's incredible. Do a multiplayer Minecraft stream one day? Hell no. Absolutely not. Aha. Oh. Oh, I understand. Okay, I didn't know what that power-up did. God damn it. That was not nearly as good. There's wrong with the soundtrack. What do you mean? What problem with the soundtrack? Hold on, there are 4 balls on screen right now. Three. I really need to focus. Back to 4. You know, I might not even put music on in the background, for this, stream. I do kind of just like the soothing bleeps and bloops. No! Why are the hearts on screen? I think if you, what's it called? The hearts will bounce up and down, and if you keep them from hitting the floor for long enough, it gives you an extra life. But they are very, like, Undertale coded. This game is so satisfying. I love it. It's so... Hold on. I was thinking to myself, when I had this stream in mind, I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be like a chill, like, stream where I can talk to chat. I'm just gonna be too focused to make sure that, like, I don't mess up. Oh no, I'll try and glance over at chat. I just... Oh no. Friend. On. Why are there 5 people watching? Thank you. But like... Come on. Oh no. Hey. This is not good. Question, can you make an atomic bomb? No, but as Mr. Electric famously said in hit film Shark Boy and Lava Girl, for everyone who dreams up the electric light bulb, there's the one who dreams the atom bomb. Game over. I'm gonna have a sip of my Professor Peppy. I do have a bunch of random, like, pieces of media that I've consumed recently that are very good. So I just said about Breath of the Wild, I'm midway through. I say midway through, I haven't even really started the main story. I've been... What's it called? I've been doing that. I literally, just before this stream started, like, I just finished watching it and then started stream. I watched a film called Nobody. Very good. Very, very good. Had a very good time with it. Definitely recommend, but it's also definitely like an R-rated movie, so... I know there's probably some younger people in my audience. I can't fully say everyone here should watch that. But... Hey, I'm so good. Is that the same actor? I haven't seen, what's it called? Like, Better Call Saul or whatever. So I didn't know if it was the actor. Is it the same guy? Yeah, that's even funnier now. I'm going. That's even funnier. Hold on. Oh god. There's a universe where this was a Death Note the musical stream, and I'm not sure which universe got it worse. I don't know. I'm happy with the timeline I'm in. Oh no, I have heard very mixed things about the Death Note musical. Like, genuinely, some people say it is the best adaptation of Death Note ever, and then there are some people who think it's really bad. There's no way to pick up a general consensus on Death Note the musical. God damn it. Yeah, nobody's about like a ex-military kind of guy who tries to settle down and kind of lead a normal life, and then he just gets really annoyed one day and is very sick of having to live a normal person life and just beats the ever-loving shit out of these random people. Well, not random people, they were like criminals, they were pieces of shit who were like harassing a girl on a bus, but he just went completely overkill with it. And turns out that guy, those random pieces of shit that he beat up were part of some Russian mob, and now he has the entire Russian mob after him. Inside of a building once. Oh, that's cool. I know a sequel's coming out soon. That's why I watched it, is because I know there's a sequel coming out, and I was like, this does look cool. Maybe I should give it a go. Oh, my dog is barking at the door. John Wick if he didn't have a kitty cat bracelet. You're so right. You're so right. You're someone who really doesn't watch musicals. I know musicals as a whole are pretty divisive. Can you play Dandy's World? There was a Dandy's World stream, and I think there would genuinely need to be a financial incentive for me to stream Dandy's World solo again. Like, I'll run it for shits and giggles, like, sometimes with my friends, like, we'll, like, hop on a Dandy's World. But I'm not doing another stream of it. Also, I really don't want to be streaming Roblox games at the moment. Like, just generally. I'm not going to say too much about what's been going on with Roblox as a site, but I really don't feel comfortable supporting their company in any way at the moment. Pong. Pong. This game is so peaceful, man. This is the life. Now this is the content I subbed for. Exactly, Ashley. This is what we all need in this life. It's just a little bit of Google block breaker and talking about movies that are slightly above the intended audience. Or, well, not necessarily intended audience, but the kind of rough age rating of my streams. Lego Batman ain't got shit on this. Yeah. This is the best game ever. Have very fond memories of playing this game on the old BlackBerry phones. Yeah, same. That's kind of what brought me to it. Was I was like, man, like I wonder what like kind of brick breaker games there are on Google. And I found myself here. And honestly, this is kind of all I need in my life. Haha. How are you, Ashley? How are things? Sounds actually very satisfying. Exactly. This is it. This is the life. There's nothing else I want more in my life than this game. Hell yeah. Yeah, alright, that's... Oh, hold on. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, that's kind of what I was saying about when I said earlier there's probably not going to be streams of any games on Roblox for a while, because I know I'm known for the small variety of Roblox streams every now and then. I don't really want to go into it, because it's not the kind of stuff I like talking about on my channel, but Roblox is in a very interesting spot as a company right now. And I'm not entirely sure I want to support it. Okay, hold on. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Focus. Hey, new high school. At least if this is the end of Ivy Roblox streams, then at least you ended on a bang. What was my last stream? On... Hold on, I gotta go. Oh, I know exactly what you're on about. Yeah, you're right, I did end on a bang. Focus dies. Yeah. I stand by what I said. Your accent, okay, it's a bit hard to... Was it the bendy one? It was the, what's the most insane Roblox game I can find stream? Absolute banger. I still go back to, the clip of me, playing that. I think it was like, it was some like, I say English, it wasn't the same letters as us. The game had like a title and like a typing, God, I'm forgetting the word. It's on the tip of my tongue. It's in a completely different, like, not just language, but like characters than our language. And it was like a racing game or like a driving game or something. And I just have very fond memories of playing yes, the Arabic writing about cars. And, oh, I pressed the small screen button on accident. There we go. I just have very fond memories of driving around in that while driving in my car right after a beer was playing in the background. The part where you were driving while yes, that was great. And then I went on like an active road rage while Where Is the Justice was playing. Incredible. Incredible. I think it was incredible at least. Not too sure. Ba-ba-da-ba-dum. 30k streams a sub. Yeah. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I've completely embraced the fact that I have a reputation for being an actually mental person. And I am more than happy with doubling down on that. Listening to Where Is the Justice while trying to cause a car crash. Exactly. I genuinely have no clue what the shiny blocks do. I think they're just designed to make a funny sound. And I respect that. Why do failing sound like the from Splatoon? Hold on, I'll have to re-listen to it. But you might be onto something. Man, shout out to Splatoon. I'm never gonna get to play... Well, never say never, but like... I am not gonna be playing another new Splatoon game. At least for the rest of the Switch 2 generation. Because I'm not buying a Switch 2. But man, a Splatoon 2 and 3 so peak. I never got the honor of playing the first one. Gotta lock in. No! Okay, it's fine. Everything is fine. Part of the design. This is tragic. You know what, there must be... Hold on. Let me... Someone must have archived S'more's content, right? Freddy... Scary archive. No, this is all just analog horror shit. Freddy Scary S'more. Okay. There's the instrumental. He still has a Spotify. I don't have a Spotify account. I don't think I can listen to it without an account. Freddy Scary S'more. There's also an animation of Freddy Scary. Yes. Okay. It's the same. Okay. I think that'll have to do. Unfortunately, volume-wise. Shout out to Road Kirby for this.
My night shift, I so glad I exist. Another day, I look at my
Let me DM you something. Sorry, I'll have to look at it after. No, there's no point. This is so quiet. I'm sorry, man. Oh, yeah, you know what, I'll just... Hold on, I'll just close this. Hold on, his topic... Wait. Hold on. Actually, you might be a goat. Okay. This might... Hold on. Now I just go on to... Oh.
My
Let's
night shift,
go.
I so glad I exist.
I accidentally closed
I look
Blockbreaker.
at my display. Wait, where did Freddy go already? They say he's steady, but he unsteadily off the stage. He is so enraged. I can't call police, they will not hear what I say. Everything is fine.
Actually, you're a
And
goat.
part of the design, my chair can recline. And part of the design, everything is Freddy Scary. Gonna get me. This ain't pretty.
No biggie,
Night is eerie.
I am guilty.
Day is new. Got a lot of stuff to do. Pizza time. It only cost a dime. Past the time, night time. Freddy is Moonster. Yes, he is like Scooper. Like eating a booger. At least he is on computer. Everything is fine. And part of the design, my chair can recline. Part of the design, everything is Freddy
I
Scary.
am free.
Gonna get me.
Upset me.
Wanna say pretty.
Okay, I came to a realization.
Night
But
is
I'm gonna...
I
eerie.
am guilty.
Day is
I came to a
new
realization,
Freddy knows it's
and
true.
S'more will never come
Children
back.
scream, everything
Because
is
for him to come back, he would need to give his ID, and he can't reveal the fact that Axie and S'more are the same person. Like, to anyone. I feel like it was the, yeah, that's true.
Jump scare me. Please don't, Freddy. Freddy, jump scare me. Don't jump scare me.
I feel like it's time for a new internet. That is so fair. Man, isn't that song just incredible? Rich Sword died too young, genuinely. You know, Keolan will get what I'm talking about. I don't think anyone else has seen this film. But, for those who just joined, I was watching Nobody, the film, before this stream. And the bit with the old man with the shotgun did kind of remind me of S'more, I'm not gonna lie. I was sat there thinking, man, this is so S'more cool. God damn it, I wasn't paying attention. Loki don't even think Axie knows he's S'more. He suddenly transforms like a Jekyll and Hyde kind of thing. Oh, that's really funny. Didn't really watch Nobody, I just consumed it through shorts. Oh, damn. But there's an old man and he has a gun. And, it kind of reminds me of S'more a little bit. God damn it, I'm just not locked in, chat. That's the issue. I told you I had a gun. Exactly. There's never gonna be anything quite like S'more. Like, sure, there's a bunch of, like, nerdcore, like, shitpost stuff. Like, Extra Tuna and, Dog John Music, if anyone here knows what that is. Which I will not show on this stream. Just look it up yourself. But there's never gonna be anything quite like S'more. I know, I have no clue what that is, Chaotic Overlord. I've heard of it, I've never actually listened to it. I remember hearing it in Dag's video. I think it's called the Ironic Fan Song Epidemic or something along those lines. Fire video. God damn it. Okay, focus, pathetic Ivy. My brain is just so perfectly in tune with this game. It uses all of the brain cells. I don't have a lot of brain cells, but the ones that I do have feel like specifically designed for the mental challenge of playing this game. By the way, what happened to Tuna? I don't know. Bob's got put his belongings over. That's mental. It's been a while since I've listened to Extra Tuna. Primarily Jackie's box. Let's keep it that way. What else have I been up to in the pathetic Ivy consumes media and has to yap about it department? I've been reading Butter. It's been very good. Honestly, might end up getting a video on it by the time it's done. Well, by the time I finish reading it. I've been reading Butter. Okay, I've been reading Butter by Asaka Yuzuki. It's a book. But I just like saying that I've been reading Butter. Honestly, once I've actually finished reading it, because it's a pretty big book, I might end up making a video on it, because it's really cool. I'll show a photo of it once this intense gaming session is done. It's really good. Yeah, it's surprisingly good. I picked it up at the airport. There was just a random shop in an airport, and I was just going there to, like, buy a drink. And, not alcoholic. Oh, you're not allowed to drink and then go on a plane, I don't think. Haven't tried. And then I was like, oh damn, Butter. I'm working on a video about a book. Oh, that's awesome. Maybe we'll both release it. I'm joking here, but we should both totally release it at the same time. And then it's like book content. We'll bring back, I don't know. We'll bring the book audience to the mascot horror audience. Pathetic Ivy book club. You could even call it a literature club of some kind. I'll see myself out. A literature club. But mascot horror fans don't read books. So, yeah. You guys know there are bendy books? You guys know that? I was shopping in a Forbidden Planet once, and I go by the video game section, cause like, of course I'm going to. And, there are and I saw the normal lot, like FNAF books, whatever. And then I saw bendy. I didn't know there were bendy books like 6 months ago, I want to say. This has been something I've known for a while. It's just I've never brought it up, but it was a shock to me when I saw it. Hold on. Wait, I really wish I could pause the game and just read it properly. Apparently the bendy books have some crazy shit. Like, I think the protagonist is the relative of a Holocaust survivor or something. Now shout out to the Bendy franchise. They know what they're doing. Apparently the books are really good. I'm sorry, but like, I feel like the only people who are gonna read a Bendy book are Bendy fans. and so therefore they're just gonna say it's good automatically. And don't get me wrong, I'll be the absolute same. Like, this is someone who does enjoy Ink Machine here. But I don't really know if you can... Like, you get what I mean. There's definitely probably gonna be a bias. What am I looking at? So the FNAF books, they hid lore in there, so I was forced to buy it. Honestly, even in like my peak FNAF enjoyment phase, I never bought any of the books. Even though I know I probably would have liked the Silver Eyes trilogy. I think that's what the first one's called, the Silver Eyes. It's been such a long time. I've genuinely repressed everything about FNAF that I used to know. God damn it. So the guy who made the video companies. At least the first book is really good. Huh, okay. Gotta love Bendy, man. Bendy is such a... Bendy is a franchise that I do wholeheartedly love. But man, is it interesting. Bendy, like, won't come up tomorrow? Huh. Maybe I should stream that. I do want to play it. I just haven't. I don't know. Maybe I'll look into it. How much is it gonna cost? Because that is my major concern. Honestly, that's probably gonna be the thing that's gonna stop me from playing it for a while. Is maybe if it's like a bit expensive, not too expensive. I'm sure it won't be. But money is tight as it is at the moment, and I've spent so much money on random ass games, and I'm about to spend even more money with Ban 8 right around the corner, and I also need to pre-order Silent Hill F. I'll definitely end up playing it, but don't like expect an on-release or close to release stream. If you had Duck Survival, then it's free, if not $20. Alright. That being said about money at the moment, I did just today fork out expensive ass, what's it called? Like movie tickets, because I want to go see The Bad Guys too. Which, listen, I feel like I'm justified in making that decision, given it's the sequel to my unironic favorite film ever, and I know it's really stupid. Mr. Pretentious Film and Games guy says his favorite film of all time isn't something like, you know, film schooly, and is instead the silly DreamWorks animated film. But, yeah, I love it. not end very well for us. Not everyone's favorite something has to be a monster. Yeah, I know that, but it just sounds it's very uncharacteristic from me when I would say some of my other, like, top favorite films are, like, The Dark Knight and Cloverfield and, like, things like that, which people, you know, which are, like, those kind of people go into and like to dissect like the camera angles and like the writing and the stuff like that, you know? Like, my album is probably an objective 7 out of 10 at best, and I'm somewhat of a pretentious music type. Yeah, I get that, yeah. But the thing is, it's not even like I have nostalgia for it. It's not like where I'll say my favorite, what's it called? Oh, hold on, sorry, I completely lost my train of thought. I completely lost what I was saying. Oh, yeah. Shit. No, I haven't. I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, yeah, it's not even like where I'd say one of my, maybe my favorite, it's like tied for my favorite album ever, is Avril Lavigne, Let Go, which, don't get me wrong, is a very good album, but, like, I purely do just love it because of nostalgia. It's not like, The Bad Guys isn't like that, where it's just, I have nostalgia for it, because it's like a bloody 2023 film, you know? It's just, I saw it and I was like, wow, I really connect with the characters and the themes, and I genuinely think this film is incredible. Yeah, what I told you my favorite album is not my favorite, I was being dumb. Oh, okay. Yeah, I completely lost my train of thought. Yeah, it's not like, it's not even that kind of situation. I just think it's really good. But it sounds so stupid to say. It'd also be kind of crazy to mention that, like, Joker 2 is one of my favorite films alongside the first Joker film. Because I think Joker 2 is very good, and I think the internet is kind of mental. Wanna break something now? Hold on, what does that do? I've never seen that before. What in the... What? What? Stuart could not play this game, man. Can confirm, shit would kill a Victorian child. Movies are the Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy. The opposite of a film buff. But no movie I haven't seen it, lol. Yeah, I remember you saying on your streams that you just do not see a lot of films. I do also really like Sam Raimi Spider-Man. It is definitely my favourite. Ashley, quick question. I know you weren't in chat, because I think I'd remember it, but did you ever see or hear about the Victorian child stream on this channel? I've definitely heard of it, but I have no idea what it means. So, if you want something that will genuinely convince you I should be in a psych ward, look up Pathetic Ivy, small Victorian child is exposed to Garten of Banban for the first time. I don't... I was looking back on that VOD a while ago, and yeah, it was... It was concerning. The bit was really funny in my mind. And in my defense, it was really funny. I'll tell a little, because I don't want to talk about Stuart too much, because I don't want this to fall into, like, the Bridget situation, if anyone knows what that is. So I'm not going to talk too much about Stuart, but... or the Bridget effect is probably the better term for it. But essentially the bit happened because I, like, did, like, I jokingly did, like, a small Victorian child voice on a VC with a friend one time. And, it kind of slowly developed into this character, almost. Like, he had a name, he had a backstory. The Stuart persona started affecting you IRL for a bit. It did, yes. I genuinely, every now and then, would, like, resort back to the Victorian child when talking to friends and stuff. It was not good for me. Stuart is your green goblin luck, yeah. I will say this, dude, like, never expect Stuart again, genuinely, because I don't want it to become, like, it was a funny the first time kind of thing. I don't want it to become, like, a core part of the channel that people expect, like, from my content. I'm more than happy referencing it every now and then, but I really don't want it to, like, become a core part of the channel. It was a funny bit the one time. And maybe I'll bring it back. Genuinely, what I've said is my condition for bringing Stuart back is we need to find something genuinely as absurd as Garten of Banban, which I believe we will never find. Arkham Knight would be insane. Okay, small Victorian child plays Sparky Marky could go crazy. Yeah, but don't get me wrong, Sparky Marky's a bad game. But I don't think there will ever be anything that matches the same level of, like, complete absurdism as having to spend the year of 2023 and being, quote-unquote, a Banban fan. There will never be something nearly as absurd of going through... going through January to December of 2023 in the ban community. My idea for Stuart's return was if you ever, yeah, I could totally have Stuart for a Tomodachi stream, but I don't think I'm gonna do. I might put him. I like playing. I don't know. I just don't think something like a Tomodachi stream would actually be good for the channel, because I know, ignoring the fact that we have like 30 Project Playtime streams, I don't like doing massive continuous series and stuff. So I don't think oh, I pressed the button again. Would be a good idea for the channel, and I would totally add him to my own personal island when Tomodachi Life 2 comes out. But I'll screenshot it and like send it on my community post or whatever. We should downpatch Project Playtime and stream. I would be so unbelievably down, you don't understand. I would love to. If you can get, like, because we would need a lobby of people, because I doubt, like, servers work properly downpatched. But if you can get a group of people to together, I would be so unbelievably down. God, I love Project Playtime Phase 2. I love it. I still stand by the fact that Project Playtime is the most fun I've ever had as a multiplayer game. With a multiplayer game. Peak Project Playtime was more enjoyable to me than like Helldivers 2. What's it called? Death Note Killer Within, which a lot of people here will know that I love with a burning passion. Lethal Company. Not in the part. You're not allowed to be in the mod partner program if you make 18 plus. Yeah, that's fair enough. I do remember you saying when you were in the partner program that literally every day someone would ask, "Yo, when they gonna fix Project?" And pretty much every time, Mob would just shrug. If I believe that was the story you would tell. I can't remember. It was something like along those lines. Project Playtime community had some insane drama recently. Dang. I miss that game so much. Also, hey Mushy. You know what would go hard actually, Ashley? We could do a surfing project, no, Poppy Playtime Forever. Maybe not for a while, because still Roblox. But surfing a community-made Poppy Playtime Forever levels. You're cracked at this game? I love this game, yeah. I love this game, it's so good. Down for that. Yeah, that could be a good idea, actually, now I mention it. I am breaking blocks and shit, cause I'm in freaking block breaker. You're so right. So shout out to the Euphoric Brothers for delaying the game for me. Yeah, we should talk about this. Mushy was gonna be busy on the day that Ban 8 was supposed to come out, but them delaying it means that, like, is it you'll be back in the country or whatever? Shout out to the Euphoric Brothers. Gotta love them. Except all the times. Except all of 2023. You gotta love the Euphoric Brothers. God damn it. I love this game. Just more about my content, they brought back my goat. What do you mean Sir Dadadoo is your goat? I completely lost my focus. What do you mean? God, there's a part of as much as I'm happy to be getting more Ban content, I'm slightly dreading Ban 8 because of the bet. It's gonna be okay, guys. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. You'll fine, do the speedrun route. It doesn't matter if I see... Well, like, yeah, it only matters if the game... It's in the game. It doesn't matter if I do a speedrun route or whatever. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't read chat at the moment. I'm just so... I'm locked in. Oh no. This is not good. Like legit, do you ever see me talking about how I think it's peak? No, I don't think I've ever seen that. Young React, what do you mean by this? So the bet will go fine, don't worry. Yeah, here's the thing about the bet, chat, is... My loss just means I have to play Secret of the Mimic, beginning to end. I just have to open the game and then get to the point where the credits roll. I'm not gonna speedrun it. And I am so more than ready to just do what Fiznom did with Ruin and just stare at the floor and just not care the entire time. I do want to keep everyone to keep that in mind. Think America's good though? I don't doubt that. I just know I'm not gonna like it. God, I'm gonna be so annoyed if I'm gonna have to put like a disclaimer or something on the stream for like all the people interacting with my content for the first time through FNAF. That's the worst thing to come out of this, honestly, is that that there is a likely possibility people just find the stream because they're FNAF fans. Pretty crazy. Pretty sure. Maybe you have and I've just forgotten. I was just looking at chat. I'm so annoyed. Why am I so good at this game? I don't know. My brain cells are just fine-tuned to it. That would be great, glazing the ever-loving shower. But, you know, okay, you have your fun with that. If you can make me see any quality in Sir Dadadu as a character, I'll be impressed. God damn it, I was looking at chat again. You made me like this, always liked him. Response all these people hating on him. Dang. Trying to think, is there anything else media-wise I want to do a little mini review of? Is this kind of like the time Ivy played Peggle? You're so right. You're so right. Let me see how long the stream's been going on for, because I didn't intend to stream for... Damn, it's been an hour already. I'll probably stream for like an hour and a half. Oh yeah, I listened to... Literally the night after my last stream, I listened to At the Beach in Every Life by Gigi Perez, is I believe how you pronounce their name. Really good. Like, really, really good. I... loved it. Highly recommend it. If that's out of all the random stuff of things I've watched and played, whatever, like recently that I've talked about on this stream, if there is one thing out of all of them I recommend people interact with, it's that. It was really good. man, I don't know, I can't really articulate my thoughts because I don't really know a lot about music, but it just hit my ears in a way that made me happy. Maybe I will have to do a Peggle stream someday, just for like the bits, you know? Damn it. I'm just keeping an eye on chat as well. The survival of the Peggle the Killer stream though. God, I so did that, didn't I? I was going through my files today. I was like, on my PC files, and I like quickly checked through the thumbnails file, and I see that, and I'm like, what? And then I remember again. Real talk chat, do you guys think I could get away with making a video about if L from Death Note could catch Andy and Lele? Like, I saw a really good short about it, like a YouTube short, but it got a few things wrong, and I'd love to go into it in like a bit more detail on how it would work. Do you think I could get away with doing that? Yeah, there's a very good YouTube short about it though, which I do recommend. It's by like, I think the name is Dandy DNA. I don't see why not. Yeah, I do really want to make it because it's just been, it's the kind of thing that I know I'm interested in. I like those kind of matchup things. Is could these two fictional characters either win in a fight or catch the other? Catch them, never played the game, but they don't strike me as criminal masterminds. Oh no, they're not, but they get off surprisingly conveniently in quite a few situations. Like, their entire apartment burnt down, where the most messy of their criminal activities gets, like, is completely burnt to the ground, so there's no evidence of it happening. So they could L wouldn't be able to convict them of anything that happened there. And then after that, they become a lot more careful. There is actually genuinely an interesting case to be had here if he could catch them. And also when you factor in things like the trinket and the demon world, it does become very interesting. Sure, just know it. Yeah, that's the thing. I think there's something in the water supply in their universe. Or so they say. Parasites, definitely. Definitely parasites. While I'm going on about Death Note, earlier this morning I rewatched it because it just popped up as like a clip on my YouTube recommended. The scene where what's it called? L says to Light that he fears he's the first friend he's ever made, and it genuinely might be, if you like, my new favorite scene in the show because of like the little details to it. Oh damn it, I died. More in the lines of bat. Oh, okay, I see. I poisoned the water supply, now everyone's dead. Oops. Hold on. But yeah, I'm going to talk about it because I need to voice my thoughts about that scene. For those who don't know, there's a bit in one of the earlier episodes, I want to say around episode 11, 12, where Elle says to Light, "Oh, you're not Kira, Light, or at least it would be a problem if you were Kira, because I fear you're the first friend that I've ever made." And it's kind of this... It's a very interesting moment, because obviously we know that Elle knows that Light is Kira, and is absolutely lying about that. But he isn't necessarily lying about viewing him as a friend as the thing, because they very much have like the only people who understand one another kind of dynamic. I go into it quite a lot in my very good video. You know, I will shill that video for the rest of time. And when you actually like dig into the lines of dialogue, it's so interesting, because Light's response is, "Yeah, we have a lot in common, don't we?" Which is alluding to the fact that Light is completely picking up what Elle is putting down and agreeing, yeah, we're both, like, lying pieces of shit. And I don't know, I really like that. I think that's a really good dialogue exchange that says a lot about the characters. I like Death Note, can you tell? While I was out of the country, I went into a shop and I found these little Light and Elle figurines, and they're sat on my shelf now. They were like a really good price as well. They were only like 26 euros combined. So it was awesome. Would Elle have been better if he got the Death Note instead of Light? What do you mean, like, would he have not gotten caught? Or do you mean, like, what he would have done with it would have been better? Because I don't think Elle would have used the... People like to say Elle totally would have used the Death Note if given it. But I think that's, like, the one thing about Elle that makes him a bit different to Light, is he'd just find it too easy. He'd find using the Death Note to kind of assist his investigations too easy, especially when Elle it's said in the novels that Elle considers if the person he suspects is a criminal, like, dies before he can convict them, Elle considers it a loss. Yeah, no, he definitely wouldn't go crazy, I don't think. Because, I don't know, although Elle is more than okay with using, like, human lives to get what he wants, I think he would just find it too easy. Light could have killed himself to win. Technically, yes. But that doesn't really work for Light because obviously he doesn't want to just die. He doesn't want to die. He wants to live a long life as God of the New World, which is part of the reason why he doesn't take the Shinigami eyes. But technically speaking, yes, if Light just, like, game-ended himself at any point during the investigation, Elle would have considered it a loss. God damn it. No one's paying attention. also kind of why in the second season, or the second part, whatever you want to call it, Nier and Mello oppose one another, is because Mello's... Although Nier is very much like a second L, and has the exact same mentality as L, Mello doesn't really care about, like, convicting them. If Mello knew who Kira was, he would have just shot them. And Nier doesn't like working with that, and to quote him, it's an insult to the way he and L do things. I love Season 2 of Death Note, man. It is so overhated. Like, so unbelievably overhated. So Mello is... Yeah. Mello is like the Jason Todd. The Red Hood of L's... Both of you can... Yeah, that's pretty much it, yeah. And that's because L died when I... Yeah, that's true. Mello was definitely the most out for, like, inherent revenge. I think Nier mainly did it both to, like, continue L's game and also to kind of find, like, peace with himself after L's death. It was kind of like his grieving process is how I've always seen it. Is because, like, Nier was, like, 8 when he found out L died, and it's, like, established that there was some sort of sibling dynamic between the three of L, Nier, and Mello. And so I just see it, that's how I've always seen it, at least, in the subtext, is that Nier kind of does it to just find peace. Which I kind of get. Oh, dang it. Kind of like Peggle in a way. Yeah. Hello, Snake's Fake Cookies. This is just like that time I played Peggle. Can be oh yeah, you're planning something to do with Ban, aren't you? I love video games, man. Oh, dang it. How long is the streaming going on for now? Hour and a half? Yo, let's go for one more game. I'll do one more game and then I'll call it a stream. Damn, that half hour has gone quick. Am I sure that's the right? Yeah. Huh. Yeah, we'll do one more game and then call it a stream. Question. I don't know if this is on PC, but on mobile, every time you open up every time you open up Discord's live chat, it says, welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Has anyone ever hit the learn more button? Also, I think remember to guard your privacy is a little bit ironic given the current state of YouTube right now. And you said another half hour, we're an hour and 29 minutes in. Wait, I thought we were an hour in Discord. I meant YouTube. My bad. My brain's a little bit of a mess because I've been focusing on this game. Well, I say focusing. I'm 2 lives down at 5,000 points. I've just been kind of focusing on both, and therefore neither. Hold on, Keelan. I'm sorry, I will read that in a moment. It's just a very big block of text, and I can't focus right now. I love this silly game. I should totally do more of stuff like this. Like I did the Pac-Man stream. I did Opila Bird in the back rooms. I could do Google Snake next. Solitaire would go crazy, actually. I love me a bit of Solitaire. Minesweeper? I've never actually played Minesweeper before. I don't really understand Minesweeper. This Pac-Man stream? I don't know, I don't think it would be the same. Cause is it... Or it's Pac-Man with just a few slight differences. So... What's it called? I don't think it would work. Or, well, it wouldn't be nearly as interesting. Google Dinosaur Game, that's a good one. That is a good... I've never been good at that, but I love it. Oh. I'm locked in. Come on, come on. I'm a peanut bird and I am in the back rooms defending my life from all the jumping joshes. God, oh, Peanut Bird in the back rooms was peak fiction. Like, actually. God damn it. Alright, one more life. Okay. No! Ah, you know what, that wasn't too bad. That's might be out of pocket, but it's enjoying tuning out when I tune in. I really enjoy your content. Just want to say some thanks for making what you do. You're very most welcome, Kill, and I'm glad honestly, that made my day. I'm glad I'm able to be a positive, make a positive impact. Speaking of positive impacts, Just your friendly reminder that the baddest is doing a charity stream on Wednesday. It is Wednesday, right? I haven't got my days mixed up. Yeah, Wednesday. Recommend you be there. What's it called? Both because charity, and also just trust me. Be there. Just trust me. Thank you everyone for coming. Thank you Chaotic Overlord. Thank you Snake's Fake Cookies. Thank you Velvet Cakes. Thank you Kyolan. Thank you The Baddest. Thank you Mushy Meow. Thank you HorrorTube. Thank you anyone I've missed. Thank you to those who watch the stream and don't even chat. And on that note, I've been pathetic. Oh, wait, one last thing. Our stream plan next week. I'll probably... I'll definitely be keeping my, like, promise of, like, 2 to 3 streams a week. Definitely next week. But stream schedule is going to be horrifically up in the air next week because I've got a lot of stuff going on. So just, if streams are a bit shorter, or they're a bit even more random than they can get already on this channel, just bear with me this week. And yeah, on that note, I've been Pathetic Ivy, and I bid you farewell.